All right, welcome back. This is where technology meets policing. Joining us now is PIO from Scottsdale PD, Allison Sempsis. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me here.
We've talked with the Chief Walther about your drone program and some of the advanced technologies and how it helps policing. But this RAVE alert system that you're going to be utilizing at the Open, this is a little bit transformational in being able to keep the public safe, right?
It is. So this is a statewide initiative to enhance public safety by using modernized technology.
So when you look at that modernized technology, you've got a couple of 100,000 people at the Open. We learned with the weather and things last year, the potential for things to go sideways, and if it does with a large crowd like that, how does this system help?
So this system, you can text the number to get alerts, and what it does is it sends you any urgent alerts for weather or missing children, missing people, or any barricade situation, or, God forbid, if that major event happens that we need to get everybody out, it'll tell them where to go, what to do, and give specific, clear guidance.
Because the big question when something critical happens, I don't want to just say bad, but when something happens, is where do we go, what do we do? Are we walking toward the danger? Are we walking away from it? And this system helps you advise people of exactly what's happening and where to go.
Right, so we've been planning this since the Open was over last year. So we know all the exit strategies of what we want and how we want this to go. And everybody's been asking, why are you guys putting this out right before the Open? Because this is a major event and something could happen. And even if it doesn't, it gives even weather updates if they're severe enough or we're putting parking over to a different parking lot.
Well, and you look at the events, Barrett Jackson, I'm talking to you like I'm telling you something you don't know, but Barrett Jackson and spring training and all the other big events that happen, having the ability for people at the event to be on the same page has got to be critical to keep you safe as well.
Absolutely.
As officers.
Yep, absolutely. So it alerts our officers if they're not hearing their radio for some reason or they don't know what's going on. That simple text message is going to alert them to what's going on and where they can go and what to do. And this is just enhancing our safety for our community and getting messages out there.
So the prototype, is Scottsdale the first to utilize this? Is this kind of what the rest of the state will be using? And you're kind of the test for it? How is it?
No, actually, other agencies have already been using this. It's a statewide initiative, so the Arizona Department of Administration 911 has put this out. They've paid for it. So what happens is you can go to smart911.com and sign up, and that is to get alerts if you're in the city of Scottsdale, not even a major event. So it's pretty simple, leads you step by step. You put your address in there, and if an event or a missing child, barricade situation, they will put a geofence around your address in that community and send you information of urgent updates.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because there have been a couple of incidents since I've been on the radio and television where there have been barricade situations, one of them in Scottsdale that started in Phoenix and moved into Scottsdale, and then everybody was curious as to what was happening and what they should do, and this would notify those neighborhoods, stay in your house, don't come near this area.
Right, and it'll tell you exactly what's going on so you don't have to wonder. It'll tell you what to do and if there's a resolution to it, if we put one out there. So when we have people that we always check our social media, but let's be honest, Scottsdale PD has like 2 followers.
Yeah.
So this will be helpful for us to get the message out to the community when something needs to be said.
And when you mentioned missing children, it's kind of like the next level of an Amber Alert. It's not just it is specific notifications in an area.
So what we can do is if we say we get a missing person with Alzheimer's and they have been last seen at this time in this area wearing a certain description, this can send it out to everybody who's registered within that area saying, hey, be on the lookout for this person, call 911 if you see them. So it's an amazing thing for the community to have for any type of situation, whether severe weather or anything like that.
And will it give them instructions? Let's say it is that missing person that says, if you see this person, will it give them instructions where to call you and let you know if it's happening?
Absolutely. And it'll be very clear and concise, and we can put any information. We can type in whatever we want the community to be aware of what's happening around them. So for the text for the WMPO or Barrett Jackson or any of the major events that we have going on, that is a simple text message that will send them updates if they sign up for it through the text message. For the Smart 911, still part of the RAVE system, if they sign up, they can get it 3 different ways. It can be voicemail, a phone call, a text message, or an email, and they can choose which one or all 3 of them.
It's so fascinating to see how you're able to utilize technology and improve public safety. And I would also, it'd be eyes and ears and officer safety has got to be a part of that. So.
Absolutely. So we don't have people coming out of our house to see what's going on or asking or calling 911 and tying up the phone lines. This just makes everybody have clear, concise communication.
Appreciate the time. It's great to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
All right, we'll be back.